I'm at the point of my life where I think that I actually genuinely need to see someone about this. Because it's like, it's not even, it's the freaking thing on the wall. It has to be. You did this to me. Anyway, I was watching a video about a guy and he talked about rock and rolla's thing. But I usually like think of it as a belly button. He said it was actually an ear. And then I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I always just saw it as a belly button. And then I look at, whenever I talk to myself, I look at the mirror. And what's right next to the mirror? Frickin' guy. And then my brain thinks, did we ever check to see if Venti has a belly button? Which is a weird question to ask. But in the manga, even though we see his Archon form, which reveals most of his torso, like front chest, I guess, area, you would think we did, right? But I can't remember. So without checking, I just came to like, I just had a brain moment, right? Because I've had this theory that there's no way that like a newly formed god has the power to. I'm sounding like a crazy person pacing around my room like this. There's no way that you can have the power to just create a human body out of nothing. So I always just thought that he possessed the nameless bard because he was a spirit thing. What type of spirit? I have no freaking clue. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's small. It's cute. But what is it? I have no idea. So I always thought it was like, oh, he like maybe like, I don't know, freaking possessed him. He like infused. I don't know how that works. But then like I thought, if he doesn't have a belly button, wouldn't that just mean that he did create a new like human body vessel thing? Because if he did have a belly button, there's no way, like you can't like every like the belly button is the thing on every human being that just proves that you were in a womb at some point in your life. So it's like, if he created his human body like a normal, like the way a normal human is usually made, then he would have a belly button. But there's no way you can do that. You can't. You can't do that. And I know he's a god, and I know, oh, it's magic. No, that's not. Magic is just science that we do not understand, and there is no there is no scientific way to do that. So if he does have a belly button, that he possessed the nameless bard. But if he doesn't, then what does that even mean? What is he then? Where did he, like, how did he make his form? It cannot be, he cannot be human. There's like, what are you? I have no idea. And usually when I see people like drawing in anime style, people don't even draw the freaking belly button. So I don't like, what am I supposed to say? I'm going crazy. It is 2:17 a.m. I am sending this to Christina later, and I'm keeping this part in. I need someone to agree with me because I'm genuinely going insane. I'm gonna start like freaking. I'm like the guy in the meme, right? I am. Jesus Christ, I should sleep. Like it's like it makes sense, right? Then what is he? Like, would he like create just like? Did he take? Did he take? Like, like, did he just create cells? You can't just create atoms out of nowhere. It's the rule. Atoms can't be destroyed or created. That's how human reproduction, it like ties into the stuff in the world, right? He can't just create new atoms because this is a fantasy world, but it looks and sounds and it's like very close to Earth, right? It's just they have magic, and magic is always just science we don't understand. That's what it is. So it's like when he made his form, if he doesn't have a belly button, that like the like what did the magic gods or whatever the heck, where they just like, oh frick, we need some. He's like, oh god, how are we gonna do this? Like, cause like the Raiden Shogun, the reason like she made her, like she has the like it's like, is it like a robot? Like what is it? I never understood that. I should probably do a story quest to find out. I don't know. It's like a, like it's not, it's artificial. We know it's artificial. But Venti didn't do that. He didn't do that. I would know. I would know. I know everything. And if he did, I freaking swear. How long would that have taken? How? How could he have done that? Because, like, no, we need. That doesn't fit in the timeline of. Okay, so he takes the form of the nameless bard. People move into the land of Mondstadt, but oh no, we can't because there's freaking snow and it's not habitable. Okay, says Barbados, I'ma make everything good for you guys so you can live here. He can't do that in a wisp form, right? If he could, then that's freaking amazing. Even better reason to freaking love this guy. But Jesus Christ, I need to sleep. Anyway, whoever I send this to, if you agree with me or think I should get therapy, tell me your thoughts. I guess, God, what is happening to my